Hello friends, and welcome back to Big Fish Tales. Well, today is Saturday and I'm off, but believe it or not, I'm not out fishing. I'm up here in Chattanooga, Tennessee that is, working on some property that I just bought. Now this is prime real estate. I am so pleased and I feel so blessed that I got it. But here it is. What I've been doing so far is driving boundary markers after the surveyors showed me where the line was. The property butts up to South Chickamauga Creek, and this is my creek, at least out into the center of it. I'm so happy to be on this. My plan is to get somebody to come out here and dig a boat ramp. I'm thinking maybe right in this area, going at an angle into the creek. I don't know how deep it is right here, but I think it's pretty deep. Now, one thing that I'm liking about this property is there's plenty of hardwoods on it. Like right here, we've got a shagbark hickory, pretty decent size. Then there's some more hickory. There's some elm and plenty of oak. Back here behind us is a nice stand of pines. Now, something I'm planning on doing is right down in this area near the left edge of the property, right here on the creek. Matter of fact, we're almost to the spot. Yeah, look at that one. It is big. Take two people maybe to reach around that thing. But anywho, right in this area, my plan is to build a gazebo back here away from the creek. And then over here, right in this general area, what I want to do is put a ramp, some stairs going down, and put in a floating dock right in here. That should make for some fun. Now here at the gazebo, I've not decided on a plan yet, but what I want to do is have a gazebo right down here, some nice comfy chairs, a fire pit, maybe a hammock. But what I want to do is set that up so that I can come down here on a nice afternoon and just be lazy, build a fire and just hang out. Now, something that I enjoy about this creek, this location, is about a mile downstream is a train trestle, and it's really shallow there. You can't bring a boat up that way. Maybe a John boat if you get out and walk it over the shallows. But once you get past it, then it's deep all the way upstream to about Audubon Acres, which means I don't have to worry about people coming up through here in boats, you know, and causing all sorts of shenanigans. The only traffic that is going to come up through here are kayaks, and they're only interested in paddling. So from about a mile downstream to several miles upstream, I'll have just to my lonesome as far as putting a boat in here. Now, I got this land for a steal, and the man that I bought it from, he tried to pull this thing. Well, he didn't try, but right before closing, I get a call from the realtor saying that there's a mechanic's lien on the property. And he said that, hey, if I pay off the mechanic's lien, he will go ahead and make the sale. But, as I told my realtor to pass on to him, he signed a contract to sell this property for a certain price on a certain day. And I didn't have any compunction about going to court. So he changed his mind. Somehow he took care of the lien. I don't care how. It was taken care of. And so we'll show up for closing. When I'm standing there in front of him in closing, he's trying to tell me all kinds of terrible things about this property. So it was very clear that he did not want to sell this land. But he did. I held him to it, and now it's mine. But now, less than a month after closing, I get a letter from a company out of Texas letting me know that they would give me way more than I paid for it. They were offering $75,000. So I got to thinking, well, I can take that $75,000 and buy different land on South Chickamauga Creek. So I start looking. And you know what I found? Not a single inch of land on South Chickamauga Creek was for sale. So I just ignored their letter and kept the land. So there's a lot of big plans in store. Plan on making plenty of videos about our progress. But let me get down here and see what we can show you. Now here we are going up my road. Awfully nice of someone to clear this for me. There's another one of the boundary markers that I made. I didn't make it, I planted it. And as you can see, there's that big grove of pines back there. They're pretty good size. Some of them are really big. This is going to be so much fun. Another plan that I have for this property is to build a nature path winding through those trees all the way down to the creek. And then randomly along that path, put just different like wind chimes and mobiles, and statues, or just whatever strikes my fancy at the time. Okay, here we are to the easement on the property. There is an easement that the county has because they've got a sewer line running through here. But that's okay, we can deal with that. Right up the hill there is where the house is going to be, and it is a grand house. There's also going to be a wood shop, and it's going to be a grand wood shop. But as I said, build a nature path coming down, making our way to the creek. And I'm also going to extend this path, this road, all the way up to the main street, so that I can take a boat or whatever I need down to the creek. And there's another big old tree right there. I'm pretty sure that is on me. We'll find out soon enough. What I'm going to do, I'd had the surveyors put boundary markers on the right side, but I cut some cost and didn't have them do them on the left side. So what I plan on doing is going to the boundary marker on the right side and measure the width of the property to the left side. Once I make that that measurement, then put a new boundary marker on the opposite side of the property. But this is it. This is going to be Poet's Corner. Thanks for coming walking these woods with me, checking out the new property. I look forward to getting this thing started. So, hey, thanks for coming. This has been Big Fish Tales, walking Poet's Corner in Chattanooga, Tennessee.